We've got the world champs right now in Gaimin Gladiators taking on the other world champs from TI11, Tundra, and both of them have some very signature hero player combinations.
See if Gaimin can deal with the bad rune luck here, as Tundra collapsed with all three in that arcane rune rolling thunder. This is very efficient. They're just gonna clean him up.
Nice blast off
kill.
And a big first blood. So you said the advantage goes to whoever starts building that momentum, and for now that is going to be Tundra. Yeah, Tundra did a much better job in their run.
Yeah, they've been sandbagging all these events and still getting top three somehow. Working out great for him. Is, I mean, what are you gonna nerf from Tundra? He got nerfed last year. There's no Wraith Pack anymore.
Wraith Pack.
If anything, Wraith Pack might get buffed. They're gonna win another TI. This team's terrifying. Is another roll is gonna come through off that arcane cooldown.
Yeah, remember we did have a bit of a pause, but it was an arcane rune rolling thunder, so it came back very quickly. And a third death now for Gaimin Gladiators as a whole, but two specifically for Quinn. A rough start.
And it feels a bit awkward. Are they even getting ancient stacks up? Not too many. They have one ancient stack waiting. This is also something that Ace has relied on to just pull ahead of everybody here.
I would say it's awkward to play through a Timber Saw, right? As opposed to many other mid laners that provide their own disable.
I mean, I think if he was getting runes and he was the one pushing the tower, it'd be fine. Instead, he's getting rolled on a third time.
Third death for Quinn Callahan.
Where's the help?
Well, it was going to be a portal, but Ace canceled that one. Anyway, 2000 will use it to get back to lane. He's like, all right, sweet.
Even Gaimin's own spells are working for Tundra here, and now they're going to outnumber Ace top. They're going to push against out
skiter. This is a pretty bold move. Dyrachyo actually TP'd in to fight this one. Turning into the Ursa, that's a pretty interesting idea here. He's going to keep up with skiter and get this kill. A great rotation from Dyrachyo. Once again, the Gaimin Gladiators carry. Sometimes his aggression pays off in spades for Gaimin Gladiators. They get a very important turnaround. They try and keep the aggression up here in the top lane. 9 missing another swashbuckle.
This is not the defusal reveal they really wanted out of this Pangolier. A lot of minutes
even worse. He gets hit by an arrow here. Oh, it's perfect. Ace lines it up with the pit, and tOfu just fully trusts in their teamwork to land. Beautiful stuff. AUI, he's going to die eventually as well. But the big kill, that kill streak being taken away from the Pangolier and given to Gaimin Gladiators. Now we're at an even game.
So they're not going to wait for the Helm of the Overlord. They just clear through with the extra Vlads. Pretty nice read here. Does he not want it? Okay.
Oh my God, he's giving it to 9. Wow.
I wouldn't say that. I'm on the side of progress. As we are going to progress in this game now that it is unpaused. You like that transition?
Yeah, I do.
Take some notes, kid. And 9 is going to smoke up. Age is still up for 2 minutes here.
Quinn is the target again.
Deadly.
He is in a position to be able to get a decent Timber Chain, but he's got to get up to the high ground, and he's not going to make it. Boy, Tundra really hate Quinn. That's what I'm getting.
They are sending him a message this game, and it is, you are not going to scale. As it's just going to be Battle Fury into BKB for skiter. I have to imagine it's going to be a Blink Basher at some point there as well. And Diffusal Maelstrom for 9. He's just going raw damage here.
Arrow lands, but the Rolling Thunder is going to be able to stop Gaimin Gladiators from immediately killing Sneyking. Now, Quinn was able to finish up that kill, but if they can get the Underlord in exchange, it's well worth it. And the damage being laid into Quinn as well. AUI with the impetus.
These impetuses are going to hurt the Underlord and the Timber Saw. There's some crossover here between the two big frontliners, and he has Inner Beast to pump up the attack speed. So this Enchantress is going to hurt. It's just going to be straight Hurricane Pike on top of Growbow for AUI.
Smoke and a Moonlight Shadow. The two teams are going to crash into each other here. It's going to be 33 who's going to be the target first, but they don't have an opening disabled. 33 just runs away, and Quinn, he's going to be targeted once again to get hit by the Rolling Thunder Rising Timber Chain, so he dies to the Ursa as a result. Gaimin Gladiators retreat from yet another lost engagement against Tundra. 9 rolling it up and rolling it out of there as he gives the cover for them to be able to finish off Ace. Maybe they're going to nighttime Roshan, but Roshan might die before that hits.
I think it will. This is very quick.
He's just about to walk out of the pit. Let's see if skiter can finish him off. No, they use the Primal Roar to keep him in place. They do not want to let him limp away to Gaimin Gladiators' side.
And
where
look at the bind on the hill.
Yeah. If they go up to this high ground, if they try and catch, they go for the telekinesis arrow, but they're going to be jumping in all those mines. Quinn, you got to get out of there. A dangerous proposition. They try and challenge Tundra on that high ground, with Tundra also having Aegis and Cheese.
I mean, they got the ult out of the Ursa and they just cleared through 9 instantly. You give it to them, it's going to happen very fast.
Which means a lot of this little time comes down to how Ace.
33 just knows.
Yeah, he's going to find Ace here. That's trouble. He can pop the BKB to keep up with Ace, but if he loses detection of him, if you manage to get him the TP off and then get out of sight again, it's possible.
There's nowhere to juke.
Oh, yeah. The problem is going to be in this situation, Ace. If he TPs, he's going to reveal himself, and then the Moonlight Shadow Fade time comes back into play. He probably gets roared during that period of time. Quinn, he's also going to get caught. Oh, no. Blast off, chains it, the roll it up, chains that stun after the blast off even further. Whew. Tundra cooking right now. And actually try and actively change the nature of this game rather than just passively sit back.
I would agree with that sentiment, and this smoke is designed to do that. They have Shivas on the Timber and Butterfly on the Morphling. About as good as it's going to get here. Need the good jump, you need an arrow.
Oh, this is the perfect jump. 9 dives at the start of the fight. And now they're going to catch more. AY 2000 trying to Hurricane Pike himself backwards here. Sneyking also trying to cover him, but I do believe Gaimin Gladiators should be able to catch at least one hero out of this. If not 2, it's going to be the Enchantress who dies first. And tOfu nails the arrow. Beautiful stuff. Gaimin Gladiators. A start of a comeback here as they bring back a net worth lead from 14K to 10.
Hags on the Ursa sounds pretty tempting here. I guess
you already have 9.
Could give it to the Beast, but I don't think the Drums is doing much for you, so it will go Skeeter's way. There's an argument there, yeah. Like, you give this Hags to the Ursa, does he need the Aegis? If the fight starts with Skeeter going in, you rather have the Aegis on the Ursa. If the fight starts with Gaimin going on you, then you rather have that Aegis on the Pango.
It is going to start on Skeeter. He's the one running through the river when Gaimin Gladiators went for a smoke and Moonlight Shadow move. They don't get the kill on Skeeter, but they get the enrage out of him. Now they push to the high ground, looking for other heroes. Here comes that Rolling Thunder. 9 gonna have to drive around the corner here.
Who they want.
Into the Underlord. Get the chain stuns out, and the Ursa can deliver the damage. They get the Force Staff away. Nullifier, Yule Scepter, all being used on this Ursa to stall his impact. Ace is still limping away. They want this kill so badly. 9's gonna chase for it, and really there's nowhere to hide to for Ace. He'll be found eventually, and the blast off claims tOfu's life, stopping the TP. 3 kills for Tundra. Keep their Aegis and Cheese up. They're ready to hit the high ground. Like, as you said, they kited out well, but what was the carry of Gaimin Gladiators getting done to respond?
He BKBs, and he has a choice of hitting a Rolling Thunder Pango that's shield crashed or an enraged Ursa.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing, right? There's no damage to be had.
Oh, they do have all the shards. Yeah, that was the last one. Sneyking, I believe, bought his shard.
All of the shards combining here into a scepter.
That helps into the 21,000 net worth lead that Tundra have built up. They've got a lane of barracks ahead, and they are trying to stop Gaimin Gladiators from getting out of the map. Yule Scepter into an arrow. Skeeter, he's going to be stalled up a bit.
This is a double damage Morphling.
Oh, he's going to kill. Oh, and he almost falls off, and he does manage to get that kill. Now dyrachyo starts bleeding into 9. This is perfect for Gaimin Gladiators. Kite out the Ursa. 15 seconds left on the Aegis. They're going to take it away from him by force.
Still up. 10 more seconds here, dyrachyo. He's got the attack speed.
dyrachyo goes for the back line. The arrow almost landing on a Sneyking. Not quite good enough. Skeeter pops the BKB, running away, running because he doesn't have a TP. They're going to keep chasing after him, and eventually dyrachyo is going to catch up. A Yule Scepter, an arrow, and that is going to be 2 deaths for Skeeter.
The support's coming in huge for Gaimin here. That was another stolen roar on the Rolling Thunder.
Too many warning signs going off. Take a dip into the pit. Now, Roshan isn't actually going to be up, and this is going to be really interesting because if this stalls enough, Roshan is going to spawn and end up going to the other side of the map.
Wants to force it. This is very aggressive.
Dive bomb going to be used onto the Underlord. He's going to try and burst him during this enraged timer. The disarming can't see him. Oh no, they didn't have the detection. Now the Beastmaster almost getting popped. dyrachyo does get bashed up once. Use that Ogre Seal Totem, try and get away, but he managed to finish him. dyrachyo gets that one hit to finish off the Beastmaster. 1-for-1 exchange so far. AY starts leading into Quinn.
Beastmaster buyback.
Finished off the Sneyking. He jumps in off the Ursa.
Oh, the bash.
Quinn going down.
That
he
is
does
a
not
clutch
have the
bash.
buyback.
They're going to break 33 in off the buyback. Bots to the creeps. Another Aghanim Scepter. So who takes this one? Do you want the Sproink?
The big 33.
We'll give it to the Beast. I guess the stats and HP are nice for him though. And I mean, Sproink is sometimes very unreliable in the fight. You'd rather be Hurricane Piking than Sproinking.
Gaimin Gladiators did set up for a fight at this top part of the map. And
that mine.
Oh, the mine! Gives Sneyking a heads up, but he doesn't get off the taser in time. Now they're going to start jumping forward. Dyrachyo looking for more kills with a level 26 Quinn. How did he get these levels? He's got the double chakram now.
Yeah, you also have that level 25 talent on the Morphling that we saw earlier, so these two heroes going in a significant amount of burst. It's got upgraded from before. This leads down to 6K.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all those, the 2 free Aghanim Scepters they've gotten and the Tormentors that they've gotten, this would actually be a game in favor of Gaimin Gladiators here.
And once more, where's your detection on this core jump?
They are going to be able to get away the Pango. Into the rod, into the arrow.
These jumps are not working out for Tundra. Not working out at all, as they just can't sync up the vision with the go. That one was just ballsy in a 2-on-5.
And that game one, a large reason why they were able to make the comeback, but it wasn't enough for the series. Now, in an elimination series, they asked dyrachyo to step up again.
I mean, he popped the DD, it's running out, you gotta go.
Oh, there goes the Enchantress, but they got the sight onto the board flick, but he got tossed up to the high ground. He's okay for now, turns into the Ursa, he's ready to jump back in with a waveform. He's just biding his time, letting the damage go into the other Lord. He spawns up, and he blows up Sneyking. Now he's off BKB, leads into 33. That's 3 heroes down, but that is the Aegis hero. Turns back into the Ursa, starts laying into the Pango, finishes him off as he waveforms away. Crazy performance here from dyrachyo so far, but he's not dead yet. He's gonna fight up against Skiter, but he can't win that. The bash is alive. Wait for him through. He managed to get a bash.
Somebody killed this Morphling.
Now he's morphing into strength. Is dyrachyo gonna stay alive through it all? He waveforms after 33. He's not done yet. He wants more. Once again, turning into the Ursa to pump up his attack speed while it lets his team deal with 9.
33.
Possible.
He
33.
wants the god, but he will be denied.
Come on, but dyrachyo will not say die. He will stay alive through this fight. He will hold this game for Gaimin Gladiators.
Double buyback. Yielded nothing, as this Morphling is impenetrable right now. Dyrachyo is still going in, by the way. Finishes off the Ursa with an adaptive while he's morphing to max here. The balls on this man, they are way too big for Tundra to handle right now, as there is not a Morphling answer in sight. And that is the sigh of, guys, what the hell do we do to this machine right now? You need a couple more hexes, you need a couple more MKBs, you need a couple more prayers. As dyrachyo wants to close out this game one, the 17K
Seleri thought he could use the Rolling Thunder against them, but there's too much pure damage, too much physical damage from Skiter.
He's just in again, so deep.
So deep, it's hard to believe, and he's gonna pay the price for it this time.
He delved too deep. The aggression eventually seals his fate.
He dove too greedily, and now they're gonna have to play this fight without him and try and get out. Telekinesis is down to low ground. Quinn has an opportunity perhaps to get away with the Timber Chain. The shots raining in will finish off tOfu. A blink for blink will get tOfu and Quinn out. Believe they're both away. Tundra will hold.
A perfect game. It almost was, but even a god can bleed, apparently.
Nice pickup, Quinn, seeing an opportunity.
Can they get the stun?
He's not going to make it out, though. The TP just shy of making it, and now he's going to pay the price as well.
Tundra striking back on the edge in this game. I mean, it's one of the supports here. Minefield or Sproink, take your pick. I guess you can eat one on one of the other. I guess 9 could eat it, yeah. The utility on these supports is out of control, and full E-Blade done for tOfu on top of a Lincoln Sphere.
Wow.
They're just going to be throwing in these defensive items, and you have double hex out between Ace and Quinn. So if they find the pig on the bear, Skiter, who jumps first,
breaks the smoke. Moonlight Channel's gonna go out. They're gonna jump forward, immediately blow up the Enchantress. He's dead once again. The BKB was used early here from dyrachyo. Turns into the Ursa once again, starts laying that damage into 9, but shield crash, 80% damage production, but that's not gonna be protected for long. Yule Scepter hits him, dispels that one, hits him with the nullifier. He is trying to get away with the swat. Dyrachyo jumping immediately. The response from Skiter, but an E-Blade fails him out. Dyrachyo can now go back in with a waveform on top of 3 heroes. Finish off one, a second one dies. Now he's gonna finish off 33 as well. The Beastmaster dead with an arrow back in. Skiter, no! That didn't actually hit him.
Land.
He comes back in, pops his BKB, and he's looking for heroes to hit. He didn't actually get anything. He finally starts swinging onto the Underlord, but the taser causes him some issues. He doesn't have it range for another 5 seconds, and he will die as well. Tundra will have to play against 5 with limited buybacks here. There is going to be no Pango, no Enchantress.
Skiter is going to have to come back.
And he's going to be making his way through the map. They don't want to fight after all because they still have a lane of barracks at this bottom lane. 30 seconds left for the Pangolier.
Can potentially give up Megas to win the fight. The thing is, Gaming still have buybacks on pretty much everybody, and you don't hear for Tundra. This is a hard lane to give up. You don't have Glyph. Quinn is going to scout.
Immediately aside the vice, put onto the Ursa. Force Snap gets him away.
Impetus
could be them giving up the buildings for it. No, jumps in, Skiter.
He's nullified.
Nullified. He has to use the enrage, slowed down by the chakrams. It is so hard for him to get away. Yule Scepter, now the arrow coming in, blocked by the board. He sees an opportunity to jump back in, but so does dyrachyo. He goes through, decimates the back line, almost getting two, but 33 limps away.
Goes back.
Put back onto the Enchantress. They need the chase on him. Pure damage coming in. Dyrachyo gets another waveform away, and Quinn finishes off yet another hero. It's going to be no techies now for the defense.
An AUI buyback is what they get. And Gaming are going to run it in through for the Megas here. No Glyph as well. You got to jump, and you got to jump now. Skiter,
he's got a Lincoln's on him.
Take your pick.
Stop this guy. The answer is they can't. They give it up. But maybe they get too close. That dieback now. Once again, Quinn finds the opening. Dyrachyo's in pretty deep. He'd be able to kite around Skiter. Oh, Radabeto's nullified. The Primal Roar goes down. Skiter can't live, though.
Stuck off the map.
Yule Scepter arrows. It's too much. 9, where is he? It doesn't matter. Game 1 is over.
9 rolled straight into the abyss, man. He ended up off the map and stuck. What a way to end the game for him when it started so well. And yeah, those tips going straight into dyrachyo, because there is absolutely no way Gaming are winning this game without that insane Morphling performance. It's very easy to miss this ult in the fight unless you want to pick really reliable stunners on your cores, which, I mean, some of the best are like Faceless Void, the Beastmaster, things like Kunkka, and some of those, yeah, they get picked a little bit, but you don't always want those heroes guaranteed. It also helps to have a carry with a stun on the lane to synergize with him, which, you know, traditionally like Wraith King and
First Blood,
Sneyking
snags that one and gets a big hit onto dyrachyo immediately afterwards. Tundra starting off very well again. Ally bottle refills, because it is such a crucial part of the laning phase and crucial part of being able to bounce back off of, say you die in the side lane, right? Well, that gives you an opportunity to go mid, refill the bottle, so maybe you lose the side lane, but you win mid as a result. Rotation's gonna be catching too many disables. Skiter does manage to get off the time walk. The Tombstone zombies are still chasing after him. Unfortunately, Tower Aggro is gonna be able to collect that. Dyrachyo, he's gonna be caught on the other side, so it's going to be the carry of Gaimin Gladiators who dies, and the Faceless Void who lives. As you said, Diffusal Blade done, but also
33. I feel like he's
getting to a point. He's pretty tanky.
That's just really good map positioning by 33. The fact he pulled that wave to the big camp, so he farms us back, and the next wave comes in, dodges that gank.
Ice Blast coming in hot or cold. 9 bouncing around with the Rolling Thunder, should be able to finish him off with the swashbuckle. He's not even able to get off the Primal Roar, which is important because 9 might have died to Quinn otherwise, but as it is, he's able to get away with the inhibitive Diffusal Blade slowing down the Terror Blade. Now 33 pushes forward, and he's still going to get caught here. tOfu and dyrachyo stuck around. Do throw out the Gust to be able to stop some of the familiars here. They're breaking through him, but he gets the second round. Familiars down the turn. Dyrachyo, boom, boom, and a turnaround with the finger finishes him off in style, and a blast from 33, a fadeaway shot as he outplays the duo of Gaimin Gladiators.
Oh, that Visage is tanking. It's basically just all utility. This hero does not need anything outside of just whatever helps his team. His spells function on their own. I mean, you can go the Chad build.
No, don't even say it. I know what you're thinking.
You can go
Cold Feet, Telekinesis, poke back, and with the Ice Blast landing and a stolen Chakram, Quinn cannot stand up to this damage from just the support duo, really. I mean, Skiter was there, but he didn't do much. It was just AUI and Sneyking. How strong Morphling is versus how bad Ursa was, it did show itself in a lot of those fights.
I'm just more confident in the Faceless Void impact than the Ursa impact and the Ultralight. It can happen to the best of us. As first Roshan will go Tundra's way. That feels really nice for this Vlad's build-up on 33 going into the AC. It's like that hybrid right-click Visage build is going to make him an independent threat.
It also means your Helm of the Overlord timing ain't shit. Dyrachyo, I think, is going to die with a swashbuckle to almost finish him off. The Chronosphere catching 4 as they jumped into it on the Lion. Oh no, tOfu!
Not what he wanted with that blink reveal, and they're just going to chase them all down here.
Wow, diving into the tier 3 like this, the confidence from Tundra. They bounce back. I'll be. Oh, okay. Primal Roar catching him underneath the tier 3. 9 is
gonna
still
cost him his
out.
life?
And now it's the Beastmaster who dies instead. Tundra.
Mega kill streak for AUI 2000 on a hero that no one else is willing to play. This game is just going amazingly smooth for Tundra. One of the things Gaimin struggled with was what happens when they get outnumbered in these fights they're not ready for.
Yeah.
What happens when an enemy team brings their carry to the skirmishes. The fact that Skiter showing up is very valuable right now.
I think they were the team who kind of set the meta of like dyrachyo being aggressive and them outnumbering.
Because this hero almost outcarries anything, right? Even the illusion matchups like Naga PL, you outcarry him.
Yeah.
These melee heroes, you just kite them out. Some of these other range carries, you just beat them with the range. So something they can fall back on.
Nice
Nice stun.
Big burst damage, not quite enough. He gets off the time walk, undoes the finger of death damage, and now they're going to be losing Ace as he's going to be left behind. Primal Roar going on, but they can easily finish him off. That Ice Blast is on him. It's eventually going to take him out. Surely a little bit more time. He actually runs the other direction, but he does shatter. They lose the line as well. dyrachyo does manage to force staff himself down to the low ground, away from the familiars that are pursuing.
With an Eye of the Vizier and Aether Lens, the cast range on this is crazy right now. Yeah, you push this. You got to remember, 33 got that glyph out of the bottom tier 2. This tower's just gone.
Oh, look at that. Force that forward into the roar. Pull them back in. They don't have the Ice Blast, but the stolen Whirling Death will cut the Timber Saw down to size.
Damn, Sneyking. I don't think you have nearly enough time to respond on the Timber Saw. You can commit a Timber buyback here, but I think the damage is already done. 24-minute full Raxing here from a Faceless Void lineup that didn't even have to use Chrono. And Tundra are not leaving your side of the map. 33 has just continuously been running down these lanes. The birds will go in again. Man. Your Rax is gone, man. In the course of a TP duration, you just lost a Rax.
What the hell? 9's gonna go in. They're going to try and burst down this Timber Saw with the Ice Blast coming in. The chain stuns cannot be stopped. They do not have the saves on these supports. tOfu has a Blink Dagger, but they don't have a Force Staff to get the Timber Saw out of the chain stun.
There's just no save right now in sight. 33
not shy about giving those away.
I mean, Tundra just waiting for the next Roshan here. Now, there is very good dire vision up top. This is something
be really good.
Seleri got out
Catching
earlier.
9 is so important here. They break through the Lincolns and catch him out. Beautiful pickup right as Roshan was about to spawn. 9 gives Gaimin Gladiators an opening. Yes, I think a bigger question is whether or not Tundra are going to contest it 4 versus 5 with their Chronosphere.
It's so tempting here, but you're going to go through Hawk Vision, so you need to smoke this up. You need to get Skiter in there. You need to scout it out. A Blast will do the job.
Ice Blast coming in. It's going to land onto dyrachyo, but they're not immediately there. The Chronosphere catches 3. Skiter pops the BKB commit. dyrachyo's already dead. Now he starts leading into Ace, who does not have the roar. Used earlier on the Pango kill. No way to protect himself. Skiter cleans up the first 2, leaves his team to kite around Seleri and Quinn. Quinn gonna chase after AUI, but going after a support like this cannot be feeling so good. They blast him down and will eventually get this kill, but now Skiter is free to be able to play with the time dilation onto Quinn, slowing him down. He's gonna be gone. Slowed down on Seleri as well, thanks to Sneyking throwing some nukes out. That's gonna be godlike for Skiter. They contest the Roshan. They'll wipe out Gaimin Gladiators. This is a free Rosh, and another time where Tundra can push the high ground.
Of that Chronosphere deletes him in a couple hits. Of course, the Undying was also stuck in there, so you can't save him and pop him out of this. Just a sick Chrono by Skiter. He was thinking about it.
Take it down some of the buildings.
He was looking for dyrachyo if dyrachyo wanted to leave the base. The second they see him mid, okay, back to bottom. No need to cut that top. He also has a gem on this Visage. And we'll see all here. They're just gonna force it.
They're gonna be the blink away from Quinn. Great reaction by him. Primal Roar doesn't go off, so 9 stays alive, but he does create the space for 33 to bring down the Chronosphere. The same the Drow Ranger. They have the same side of the Tombstone. The blast gonna come through. It doesn't hit dyrachyo. He pops back out and blinks away, but Skiter chases after him. No, he time walks backwards. Ace gonna be pulled back in with the cold feet. The Gaimin Gladiators are dodging as much as they can, but they're just running out of steam here.
dyrachyo kiting successfully for now. Can he come back into this fight and get anything done, though? You're just going throne. Your Megas are already up here as the birds are just clearing through the objectives.
Yeah, you could dance away. You could survive as much as you want, but if you retreat forever, then Tundra will take your entire base.
Gone. Your throne is disappearing right now. You have to start killing heroes. You have to start killing birds.
They try and punch back. but they're going straight for the throne. Wait, faces void. dyrachyo, he's not sure which one he wants to go for here. Time walk away. Skiter is going to be able to help finish it off. GG. And we are going to a Game 3 Tundra. I honestly was very surprised to see how quickly they were able to bounce back in this game too.
Maybe that's why. Like, this is a very confident team and a team that's not going to crumble. Like, these are TI champions.
Team DK, Team Secret, Virtus Pro, LGD. Dota's history is full of stories of incredibly dominant teams that falter and fail at the most important tournament of the year.
I think it's a hero that a lot of the 4 players of this tournament are prioritizing the ranged fours that are just stronger on the lane.
It's a hero that's susceptible level 1, which is where it's going to give up the first blood to Seleri.
2. This glimpse is going to be deep.
Oh, yeah. dyrachyo may not have much mana to work with, but he's got enough to kill 33.
Didn't want the range creep. That's interesting from 33. Already this offlane Batrider is not working out too hot as the level 1 gets heavily abused here. Water Rune stolen by 9 is going to keep the regen pressure on Quinn, and the charge is going to come through to secure the other one.
Yeah, and he's got to blink up so he can go for that Water Rune pretty efficiently too. So this is a big win. And wins that Tundra probably needs. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. A laning phase win is so important for Tundra, but they are going to lose their safe lane carry. Skiter, the Broodmother dies, and it looks like AUI is going to be run down right next to him. The rotation from Seleri pays off big time as they put more pressure on the side lanes instead of mid.
Very nice gate rotation from Seleri. He wasn't doing much bottom here. The charge left the lane solo as well. Quinn is getting pummeled.
Yeah, they're going to TP in, trying to save him. The stick might just bail him out, and the glimpse is... Oh, it's barely in range. They're going to hit him with the cookie immediately afterwards. Big turnaround.
Supports showing up really big in this early game for Gaimin. Seleri's had a very good early game here. And it's going to be nice. I mean, you got to remember, you also have the back combos with the Static Storm. It's an old CIS classic. Throw that Pango Rolling Thunder and Kisses into it as well. Can really do some damage. Still looking for the Rolling Thunder here on Quinn. They're going to commit and find it.
Big kill, a turnaround from tOfu. So once again, the supports will be the beneficiaries of these trade-offs. It's 9 even going to be glimpsed back short distance. No real threat, but...
And there's two side lanes both open for Tundra right now, so they're just prioritizing the stacking. Ace is even going to invade and try and steal some of it while this skirmishing is going on. This is a big camp to steal. This is triple stacked by AUI.
Yeah, he was already so farmed. He starts stealing some stacks. That's massive. Cookie with the Rolling Thunder. A little bit of extra damage there on AUI. He's going to roll back over to trying to help out Seleri, though. Choosing to protect his supports rather than go for the solo kill. It may not pay off. The Sonic Wave hits on it too. Big damage. Gaimin Gladiators very low here, and it looks like tOfu is going to be the first one to end. Maybe Quinn can get the deny. Oh, he doesn't quite get it. It looks like a high ground hit works its way for Tundra. And they snag a killing spree that tOfu had.
And now they're going to steal Gaimin stacks.
Oh no.
Little revenge here as they commit all 3 cores into the triangle. The Brood connecting here. This is a huge amount of net worth to take away from the Darkseer. Ace wants it. He's going to contest. And it's just a CS battle right here.
They try and get what they can with the swashbuckle. dyrachyo's now here. Oh, no, he didn't blink far enough away. He's going to go for a TP out, but they've got the vacuum to stop it. 9. Big mistake there. He could have just blinked to the right-hand side. Probably would have gotten away.
Here, the Dusa is guaranteed going to be able to frontline for you, and you can't just A blaster into oblivion.
Siege Wagon will take away the last hit away from dyrachyo. Charge coming on through. 33 is going to chase after him with the ball back there. Another strike. It's looking like a pretty easy kill here. Stone Gaze, though, will protect him. Thanks to the Magic Wand charges, dyrachyo is okay for now. Seleri's going to try and protect it. Ice Blast coming in. dyrachyo's low. The Cookie's trying to get him out. They need a little bit more first. They're not going to get it with the Static Storm. Now it comes back, but the Sonic Wave hits alongside the lasso. They get those kills. Quinn managed to get a pretty good Rolling Thunder, but the charge just continues from Sneyking as he collects a second kill, and Quinn cannot seem to do enough to be able to stop this. Sneyking, okay, they get that at least a 1-for-2 exchange, though.
Tundra just getting the route on this tier 1 tower collapse. And Sneyking knows who he wants. It is his Darkseer. Gets tripped up by the Sonic Wave, and the Threshold procs him out here. AUI claims another for the Frozen Throne.
Back in real time, though. Sneyking glimpse back to his doom. Seleri picks up yet another kill, so...
Not a lot that both teams have to wait for.
Yeah.
Especially with this glimpse. I mean, Gaimin are pretty much looking for anything they find. Seleri's had a very good game. He'll find another glimpse into Static Storm on a huge target.
Yeah, Nine has been running this game pretty heavily for Tundra. They've been playing through him, but a pickoff will see him out of the game for 30 seconds.
You just press pipe.
just press the button, bro.
I don't know if that's ever a factor, but I mean, auras are pretty straightforward. It's hard to mess up a pipe, you know? And especially if you're just forcing objectives. Sneyking try and dodge.
Got off the bulldoze, which will help him with some of these disables, and he jukes out the cookie, and he gets the charge away. Oh, the vacuum in response from Ace. Now he's still fast. He's still getting away, and now, oh, the ice is a little bit late, but they do have the lasso onto Quinn. See if they can burst him here, bump it back with the nether strike, and Sonic Wave to put him in it down.
Yeah, this is that BKB fight. You're not turning that with a vacuum wall. They'll find two off of just some nice dance moves out of Sneyking, man. The jukes on this kid. So they are really going to try and put some extra net worth probably on this Medusa, or try and save the Pango from the single target stuns that are proving problematic for Quinn.
Yeah, Skiter is not going to go Manta. He's going to go and finish off that Echo Saber into the Harpoon. So back to that item, which has been seen all the time for this hero. So still maybe an idea of going for the supports. Got the lasso onto dyrachyo here, who did not grab the Aegis and has lost all of his mana. Uh-oh, Stone Gaze might just get him out, but a bump in from the other side. What a charge from Sneyking, shows himself on the other side. He even says, we've got dyrachyo, I want more. He hits the nether strike onto Ace, and if he gets a bash, he'll stop him, but he doesn't get it in the 2 hits. And a charge was just coming up. That charge is going to be put to use on Seleri instead.
This breaker's out of control, man. He is doing way too much work right now. Got the planar pocket as well.
Force staff, they maybe have a cookie to get him up somewhere.
I mean, he's gonna bash him here. It is inevitable.
Yeah, he gets it.
Ooh, the control. It's there for the cores in the early game. It is not here now for Gaimin. They are ready for the high ground defense. Halberd on 33, some extra disarm, Solar Crest for AUI, little extra evasion. They have some tools starting to deal with this Medusa. Of course, you're just trying to buy time for this Aegis to expire. Charge gonna...
Lasso gonna be used on dyrachyo, trying to get him with the cookie. Sunned up the back line. Sonic Wave pushes them away. It's Quinn tries to go in with the Rolling Thunder. They have the Static Storm, but BKBs are stronger. Tundra pushing forward and take out dyrachyo. The carry now gone, with Quinn limping back after his Rolling Thunder. Will finally lose his Aegis. They're gonna clean up the rest here. tOfu, he's gonna be the first charge out with that Aghanim Scepter, bouncing over to Ace as well. Nether Strike, a quick bump, and Quinn can't do anything to stop this on his second life. He's trying to put out damage where he can, but Tundra are kiting him around. Break through his Linkens. He gets another swashbuckle that will not result in a kill. And ultimately, Tundra walk away with killing 4 different heroes because they fought through an Aegis, and they didn't lose anything. That is so much utility for a Medusa that is struggling to be able to get the 1v5 really going. Level 20 talent will help out here. Smoke's gonna break on Skiter. Immediate Stone Gaze. dyrachyo doesn't get anything for that.
This is looking sus for Gaimin right now. Are you going to take this fight without Stone Gaze? That sounds insane.
They break through Linkens and manage to get the lasso on him, with the Ice Blast coming in. He's dead. He does not have the gold for buyback either. dyrachyo, what can he do with this position here? Well, not much. Skiter is currently just going through hero after hero. His damage is amped up, out of control. He refreshes another round. He keeps on going for dyrachyo, sticks on top of him. dyrachyo just getting kited around by the couple of heroes that were low, but otherwise it is absolute Tundra domination in this fight. A rampage for Skiter is a good way to close out this Roshan fight.
You're getting halberded up, you can't hit anything, you can't move, and eventually Mother comes for all. And Skiter will drain all 5 players here. Again, what is the initiation for Gaimin to get back in this game? It just doesn't exist. You can pretty much just stand behind your Medusa and hope it's enough to win the fight. Well, damage for Skiter on an Aegis. He's missing a refresher. I don't know if he cares.
Definitely doesn't care. Glimmer Cape only gonna prolong that death, I believe, unless somebody can get him a 4-staff down from here. Rolling Thunder, they actually are gonna go for this perhaps. Bounced around, Sneyking actually stopping the ball. Now they get the lasso on him as well. They try and vacuum wall, but the illusions really don't do much here. Quinn, one last swashbuckle to get up to the high ground, but he shatters. Oh, that is too dead with Tundra. A pretty simple pick-off when they already have such a big advantage. Tundra just have Basically one high ground push between them and knocking out the most dominant team of this season in Gaimin Gladiators.
And it's looking pretty damn promising here. Aegis still up for a minute.
To get the lasso, pulling back in. Quinn, vacuum trying to stop what he can, but again, there's nothing to get through these BKBs. Once they have a target in mind, they always are able to follow through. Quinn is dead, and Gaimin Gladiators are going to try and fight without him. Now they're going to buy back after the glimpse, but 9 just blinks away. Once again, a lack of control for Gaimin Gladiators. Allow Tundra to be able to reset as soon as there's an advantage for Gaimin.
And that level 25 is coming for Skiter very quickly. Aegis will time out, regen him back up, but this is a pretty damn good ward bottom as well that sees the high ground. So 33 has free jumps.
They're going to try and jump first. Rolling Thunder already being used. The blink forward. They caught AUI. That's a pretty decent kill if they can get it. Get to force that over the cliff area, and they manage to get the lasso onto the boulder, so he's not actually finishing up AUI. It's going to be a trade-off there. dyrachyo now limping back to the base, but look at 9 popping his BK back, going straight for the heart of Gaimin Gladiators. Into the base he goes with a sonic wave that is just monstrous, taking down a couple of heroes. Gaimin Gladiators trying to limp back, but now he's been caught without his BKB inside the sanatorium with a vacuum wall. Maybe an opportunity, but Skeeter's still strong, and he still has his own BKB. He's trying to fight through, but his life steal isn't doing anything. Not against the mana shield. Tundra have lost 4. Their zealousness, their opportunity slips away as they thought this was the closeout, but Gaimin Gladiators still have a rebuttal. Yeah, what's not so standard about this is how far back they're wrapping around.
The route that Gaimin took let them get to the shop, which means dyrachyo gets to finish Divine. On top of that BKB, the Lincolns are all getting stacked.
They're going over the bridge like this. This is so terrifying. It's going to break. AUI 2000, he's right there in the corner. He gets off the Ice Blast, but the BKB and the Divine Rapier starts going on. That Skeeter's already dead. AUI's going to die as well, as dyrachyo surges forward past him, looking for more, hunting for anything he can. A Scotty hit brings 33 down to his knees, almost dead. One more hit will kill him.
Trying to TP, no vision.
Oh, he gets away.
The Brood had to buy. The Brood can't get to this fight. That route of taking the entry into the fight was so damn good by Gaimin. It got them everything they wanted.
Triple Lincolns on dyrachyo.
This is a beast of a hero to try and take down right now. You let him get to the ultra late Medusa. He's pushing it to the limit. There's also an Aghanims. He's just sitting on the same inventory he had. He does have that level 25 BAT talent. That helps. I think he's going to have to play a bit more patient. Wait for the fight to develop off the breaker, bat, and quap, and come in a little later when this Insatiable has worked its way up.
They got the word on the high ground. 33 looking for something, not finding it. dyrachyo
that's
able to jump forward. They're getting the Suns onto 9. 9 trying to blink away. He's able to make it out, but Skeeter wasn't. He's dead for 2 minutes, and so is the Bat Rider. Charge through. Sneyking looking to get out, will not be caught on his exit. Gaimin Gladiators happy to win that fight, yes.
I mean, there's some options here. I think you're giving it to Ace for double Hex, double Vac Wall.
Yeah.
Double Static Storm's not too shabby either, but it'll be a second cheese as well. Quinn's going to pick up the Refresher Shard. And Tundra are not back. They are all out on the map right now, so this will be some free buildings for dyrachyo.
Nobody's dealing with the waves that are coming in the mid lane. That was Sneyking's job, but he got chased away from it. So all of these heroes onto the map aren't going to stop Omega's push from Gaimin Gladiators here.
What is
they still have a tier 2 up at top.
A Spear Breaker is not matching a Divine Medusa here. Yeah, that tier 2 saving a lot of time. Back door is also going to kick in as all the waves were cut. I think you can push through this if you're gaming. It will slow it down a bit.
He gets another range barracks. He's going to get a melee barracks unless somebody comes back now. Backdoor protection is somehow gone, though many of the creeps are dead right now.
They got a TP out of tOfu to try and save one of their barracks. Yeah, he will get it here. I don't think Gaimin want to come back. They would just want to trade for the Megas. They are going to push in top wave. Mid is eliminated the back door here. So once again, Tundra, you have to defend this or you're giving up Megas. You cannot trade.
There's no trade available. Medusa. So dyrachyo, this push. Tundra will have to respond. How are they going to respond?
Oh,
One of these buildings is almost dead. From behind with the lasso on the 2. They're going for the Pango right now. They both got pushed up to the high ground. dyrachyo pops the Stone Gate. Sneyking trying to slow down that damage. Gives up his lead because he has a buyback. Meanwhile, tOfu, he's slowed down. So support's gone. Guarded by dyrachyo, but 9.
Stone Gate's gone.
On the side with the BKB. He doesn't get anything. Has to blink away. They do manage to finish off tOfu thanks to Sneyking, who once again, they are controlling up the dyrachyo Medusa. They put the disarm on him. They put the cold feet on him. Skiter, skittering away from the side. Oh, he got frozen up. He has to pop his refresher, pop his BKB to stay alive, but how does he get the HP back against the Medusa, who stands in their way? Sneyking charges forward once again, but a charge back from Quinn with the Rolling Thunder. Sneyking pops the refresher, pops BKB, a double lasso, controlling up these heroes. Yes, dyrachyo's losing some of his mana. They're going for ace right now. Sneyking trying to get away, but the kisses are raining in. Sneyking trying to get back. The shots aren't enough. They kill the Bat Rider, who has a buyback. The Makers are now going to be in pain. His dyrachyo starts backing himself away, trying to pull back, but they pull him back in. But dyrachyo doesn't carry. Fight back against Skiter, but maybe he does carry. He's losing his life. A disarm comes out, and that's enough. But Ace, he's low. He needs life steal. He's healing up. He's healing up. He's trying to expensive, keeping his life alive. Dyrachyo against Sneyking. The Spirit Breaker tried to do everything he can. A charge going out. They don't have their Broodmother. They're lacking in damage. Who's gonna put it alive? Tundra. Who's gonna keep themselves alive? He dies. Sneyking's dead. 2 dead with no buyback on the side of Tundra. 33 is gonna be next up. He's stuck inside the static storm. He can't get out. Oh no, Tundra.
He stands tall through it all. A king will fall. And perhaps his throne here, as you have a Queen of Pain and an Ancient Apparition. Nine, you better make some magic happen right now.
He's fighting for it. He's fighting just to kill a simple 5 position right now. But it's not enough. A glimpse pulls him back. Dyrachyo will knock him down. Another buyback.
There is not enough damage and there are not enough lives in the tank to deal with this Medusa right now, as dyrachyo refuses to be eliminated from this tournament, refuses to lose a game 3, and will clinch a game that I thought was impossible to win. This team just will not be eliminated. 3 majors, and here it will not go out quietly, as Tundra did everything in this series to claim a victory, and it was still not enough. This team just won't die.
They will not. The character sometimes can be decided